Beautiful yet unfortunate, Levy was deceived by Cha-Nam, left pregnant and abandoned. To save the family's honor, her father arranged for her to marry a kind man from the countryside. At their very first meeting, Jay was completely stunned by Levy's fragile yet radiant beauty. He was so nervous that he couldn't even look her in the eye. Every breath heavy with tension. Even when pouring water, his hands trembled endlessly. But Levy didn't waste time. She looked straight at him and asked, "Do you accept the child in my womb?" Without a trace of hesitation, Jay firmly answered yes. And so, less than 10 minutes after they met, they walked into the wedding chapel. A wedding meant to be sacred and grand became the simplest ceremony one could imagine. Jay's sister and brother-in-law stood as witnesses, while the minister quietly sat by the old piano. In that small chapel, even though they forgot the wedding rings, the ritual was solemnly completed. Levy didn't mind. To her, it was merely a way to appease her strict father. Deep inside, she still carried the pain of the man who had abandoned her. Yet fate loves irony. Levy could not have imagined that within months, she would slowly be drawn to the gentle warmth of this rural man, step by step letting him touch her heart. After the ceremony, Levy spent half a day in a produce truck before arriving at Jay's farmhouse. It was the only house in sight. The nearest neighbor was Jay's sister, 13 kilometers away. As soon as she stepped down, her delicate high heels looked absurd among the wild grass. The unfamiliar land, the stranger she had just married, all made her tense. But Jay softly smiled, opened the door, and said, "Welcome home." Levy paused before stepping in. Though humble, the house was neatly arranged. With unexpected care, Jay's thoughtfulness showed everywhere. A brand new fridge, chilled soda, a hot water heater in the bathroom. He offered Levy the brightest, largest room and took the cramped little room in the back for himself. At that moment, her heart stirred. This rough man was far more tender than she imagined. And yet, differences surfaced soon enough. At their very first meal, Levy admitted she couldn't cook, though she was willing to learn. But the nearest library was an hour's drive away. When she spoke passionately about her archaeological research on the city of Troy, Jay only nodded awkwardly, not understanding a word. Their distance grew clearer, and to ease the heavy silence, Jay quietly rose, collected the dishes, and once again used patience and gentleness to preserve the fragile peace of their little home.